Hello everyone, welcome back to more Monkuman Friends. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. The song soon screens down by Moon. Check them out and link in the description below. And then, because I'm legally obligated, to but promote my own channel. There you go, we promote it. Lovely. Check out the new Naruto review, if you so desire. And then, let's knock it. So weird. Streams being weird with this connection. Oh well, it seems to be fine enough. Killed twice. Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again. Murdered and murdered again? It's like Monk when the guy was like killed 7 different ways. If that's the case, then there could be 10 killings but only 9 victims, right? Technically you're right, I guess, but still, something like that could easily have happened. No, it is what happened. Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice? It was Mikuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mikuro Ikasawa, she was killed as someone else. And that's why the bar had to be stolen in the battle lab until the moment we found it gone. I mean, honestly, realistically, why? I guess no. I was about to say something and I realized what I was about to say was silly. A very silly comment. So I'm gonna keep it to myself. No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else. Come on, that would never happen. It would never happen in Monokuma's School Club. Besides, who could that someone else even have been? All you had to do is look at the body entries of posts, and that would become obvious. Never gonna become obvious. Cause Kyoko's totally delusional. Oh, it's a great argument by Monokuma. You gotta copy who you think it is. I like how Monokuma is using the whole word fix. He respects them greatly. I mean, it is nice because it is her fake name. Like, Monokuma cannot remember the fake name. I like it too. But, hi Ben, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well today. And again, I do like that Monokuma was using her word fix. Because he might be a mobile, but he's respectful. Junko, wasn't her favorite entry pretty similar to Mukuro's? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do you mean? The woman was stabbed 50 billion times! Oh, by the way, look, so this is, like AI video, I know AI, but I saw going around Twitter last night, of like the angry bold, I think he's just simply called Wed, I never saw the movie, but Wed, smashing and passing, like, characters, and one of them was Junko Inoshima, and he said, pass, and then, like, I saw, like, someone retweeting, like, oh my god, what do you mean you passed Junko Inoshima? Like, there's a simple reason for that. There's a saying. Never stick your dick in crazy. You don't want, like, if it was, well, I mean, we know where this is going at this point. If it was Miku or Junko, fine. I get it. But Junko, nope. Nope. I mean, to be fair, someone, like, multiple people have to be the dummies. Really enough, after chapter 3, I feel like they stopped making Hero like dumb, and like just make him more normal dumb. But like Danganronpa, for better for worse, really likes to explain stuff. Excuse me. And I feel like Ace Attorney has more leaks because they don't explain, like, oh my god, an octagon is a shape with 8 sizes! You know. She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body. And Miku died from a number of wounds across her body. He thinks everyone's a ghost. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered, did the similarities match? Yes, and those are the only fair injuries that match up. I mean, she's not a part of Butter after all. I still can't believe, I would not get over that Makuma's keeping Butter in essentially a fridge as a dead body. Like, really? Anyways. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same. So let me see if I have this straight. I mean, I actually really do like Junko's sleep design. Junko is someone going by the name of stabbed to death with multiple spears. They hope always kept in the battle lab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time it's presented as the corpse of one Muko Ikasaba. It all matches up, right? Both wounds Junko suffered could easily be the same injuries. But is really true Muko and Junko the same person? Wait, so then, huh? What does it all mean? It means that there haven't been 10 victims by 9, which means that among the people that were thought were dead, one is still alive. And then that's the true identity of a mastermind. Who is it? Who's behind all of this? We really know the answer to that. It's Miko. She's still alive. She took Junko's body. I actually really like the, I'm not sure if a comment about this, I really like the blood spat on those like spears. So it really looks like it's like actually draining the blood from her. It may look like, so she's the one who died. So Miku is still alive, she's gotta be. Total silence? I must be right. I am, why am I? Miku alive? Well, one that's still alive is Miku. But can we really believe that? There's no way, right? There's no way Miku Ikasaba is alive. It'd be for profile, wouldn't it be? It might be like, oh, Miku wasn't born alive. Oh, I like how we can shoot the, Look at that, yeah. So my parents are calling out of town, so I'm watching The Dog. And I like how when I get home, it started thundering. Not raining, just thunder. So the dog didn't want to go outside. And I'm like, gotta try again later. Because, Veil Dog is very finicky when it comes to the bathroom, as is. So, like, for Fundo, it's just like, curses. No, the bar we haven't gone was Miko. That's one thing we can be sure of. I would still stand by the fact, but the biggest crime of these games is that Miko never got white. The appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Like Kyoko, she was 5'6" tall, weighed 97 pounds. Her bodies were 31, 21, 32. I think her profile is consistent with that of a coach. And then that's the man of a Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question, so. But Miko is not alive. Wait, hold on. Miko is not the mastermind. Then who's actually still alive? One Junko Iyashia. Junko is still alive. It's a following possibility. I like how they'll like say the full name. I mean, to be honest, I feel like I don't know Japanese culture. I haven't been to Japan, but like I feel like it's very uncommon to say like a person's full name in like America. Are you sure about that? Huh? I mean, Miko is undoubtedly dead. Junko does seem to be the only explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our eyes. If Junko was still alive, but definitely saw it had to be some kind of trade. But you confirmed yourself that she was dead, didn't you? Now that you mention it. Well, I mean, okay. I mean, I know that they had to explain everything. But I feel like we just proved what the trade was. You know, in a sense. Because we go, oh yeah! Mukuo's wounds matches with Junko's. So Mukuo, like, that had to be the dead bar used twice. They go, well, Junko got killed. And so did Mukuo. How could Junko survive? And it's like, didn't we kind of go over this already? But anyways, besides the point. It feels a bit repetitive for the sake of covering his faces. I touch her was to check for a pulse, like for doing movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure, she was dead, there's no question, Junko was dead. So the idea that she was alive must be wrong. Then you was wrong in your previous statement? But it was for foes! You know, foes for bus that magically made the cape clip onto the cards, and it all worked out perfectly on accident. I know you gave me a best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion wasn't done. Haha, too bad, too bad. This case hasn't been decided just yet. Oh? You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto? Huh? No, of course not. You don't give up that easily. It's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing anyway? Junko absolutely died. Mikuo absolutely died. Both of them are dead, right? They can't be any kind of survival story. I think we need to look at this from the opposite angle, speaking of Ace Attorney. The opposite direction. Let's just assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she survive? How could Junko have survived? Yeah, that looks pretty dead to me. Still, she was alive somehow. Could it be that Junko's never one but dying? If it wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Or maybe she used some kind of trick. Is it just replacement? So I was drinking some Dr. Pepper. Replaced. I feel like the code came up with a better phrase. Then again, look at for what the English major. 100% don't double fact check that one. But is it what if she switched places with someone else? Switch places? I mean, yeah, one thing I do think, again, it's a preference thing and it's a case-by-case basis. Well, but Ace Attorney way of doing this, doing things, over Danganronpa things, is the correct way of doing things, or like feels better. But like, I feel like the Ace Attorney way of doing things would have been a bit better though. Like, when you point out like, oh, Mukuo and Junko like both have the same dead body, I feel like Phoenix would be like, you know, we go through the emotions of, oh, that's not possible, and then Phoenix would be like, what if, you know, they switch paces, or like give you the option to pick how that is possible. But again, Danganronpa likes to over-explain itself, for better or for worse. That's why, before the spirits could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Muko Ikasaba. Then that would make it Muko's corpse that show up later. That's why the body's height and weight and everything matches Muko's profile, right? I mean, I don't know if you could quantify the weight by eyeballing it. I don't think Kyoko could be that good. I don't know about anything about the switches places thing, but though it had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right? Yeah, you saying the switch? When could have done that? Okay. Well, I get two. You have to show what you're talking about, but I'm always kind of sick of seeing Mukuo being stabbed to death. Why was she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique? Good point, but still, where is the code switched like that? So maybe the whole idea is wrong. There has to be a way. You need to figure out how to explain. Imagine switching after death. The two of them, they may have switched places from the beginning. What, from the beginning? Yeah, from the moment we first met. If that's when we switched, then we only had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have always been Mukuo. Oh, so you're saying Bajunko we first met was actually Mukuo all along? And we only met him? I had like a normal conversation with him. I mean, that's what people typically do. When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was, besides Mukuo and Sayaka. But hey, let's ignore that fact. So Mukuo could simply have told us her name was Junko. And we would not have known the difference. And that would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning. But wait, Mukuo had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had a tattoo like that, did she? She could have hit in with foundation or something like that. If she, I mean, you can see the foundation still there, and like, wow, the tattoo. If she did, most likely melted away in the explosion, exposing that tattoo. After the bar, he was extinguished. Plus, there were fake nails found on the hands of Mukuo's body. They were the same fake white nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time. You know, I get fake nails as, you know, a beauty thing, make, you know, the person feel beautiful, pretty, cute, whatever we're exactly going for. But man, I would hate to, like, I would feel like they're getting in the way of, like, life. Like, I feel like you'd be constantly scratching yourself and stuff like that. Then again, there's someone speaking from who hasn't had fake nails before, so who knows? But I just feel like they're getting in the way. But she really did use foundation. Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Muko. So I'm glad no one knows like landing her when we're trying to figure out who attacked Muko. But too bad for you, Makumi, you can't deny anymore. Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning? That's true. It was quite an elaborate plan, to be shown. Making it look like Muko was Junko. The reason why such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together. So Muko of Ultimate Despair team up with someone like her. In other words, it'd be fair to say that Junko herself is also Ultimate Despair. What's wrong? Lost for real to fight back? I think he's just afraid. Afraid. What does that mean? Afraid. Fear is only possible when hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me. Then why haven't you been saying anything? This is a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity. As if. Then why did you try to go protect Junko's secret identity? Okay, see, this pisses me off. Because if this is what I think this is, they did not portray this well in this game. I think we discussed this earlier, but anime did this though. When Dad did that, okay, he refused to admit, but he could try to deceive us all he wants, it doesn't matter. That's how we figure it out. Twice, first time was doing our latest investigation. When I was in the AV room watching the DVD of interviews with the Handmaster, and I feel like also Kyoko watched the whole thing. In theory, Monokuma did not stop him, so like I feel like Kyoko will definitely have knows this. It was just more to the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke out of service. Huh? So it just happened to break now? Now, then when, it doesn't matter, failure can strike anywhere at any time. That's what failure is, right? Maybe so I couldn't finish watching the video. The reason you did that, because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you? I mean, again, Kyoko watched the whole fucking thing. So, I feel like that's a pointless endeavor on Bill's part. But hey, maybe he didn't realize Kyoko always watched it, because she probably watched on the second floor domes. Oh yeah, if everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have shown up. And if Mako saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter. Among Us music played. The whole patch was just a fluke! It wasn't a fluke. Mastermind definitely orchestrated that patch. And that's everyone. Okay. Doom. No, not no rhythm fucking section. I like how he says Kuma. But owns points in my heart. I feel like I'm doing good considering I hate rhythm games. Not very good at them. That's why I've never touched rhythm heaven, even though it kind of looks fun. The video was volunteering you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with a spook phone. Oh! I noticed that a while ago when we were all comparing photos together. All photos, there's a certain similarity and unusual circumstances. Celeste is in the same pose! What's so unusual about them? Oh god. You know, it would be funny if that was a fucking option. I would love for developers for that, 100%. Okay, well, no fun. Junko's face! One thing in common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. Man, Saka and Kyoko and Baby, I know I mentioned it last time, but man, they're so cute in both. It's hard to believe her face would just be hidden away in every photo, don't you think? Top that, and this photo you can see that Miku was clearly visible. And it was at that point, the two of them haven't switched yet. With that in mind, there's no doubt for Go, whose face is hidden here is for real Junko. Which is why you have the pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we saw her face, then it would have clearly revealed. But Junko of the photos was the Junko we knew. Xanadu! I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Miku switched places before we met either of them. So Junko Miku, who had taken her place, making it look like she died, and the real Junko, still alive. And she's the one behind this whole murder situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind of ultimate despair. Xanadu times 2! I like how he's saying it like the Kaioken. Kaioken! Kaioken times 2! Which, by the way, the new Xenoverse DLC dropped. The final Xenoverse 2 DLC. I need to push this out and play it this weekend. With this, the identity and requirements of the mastermind have been exposed. No, wait, hold on. Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You have no way left to win. I approve everything right now. Okay. You know, I understand. One thing V3 did, I think they really perfected like how these comic books look. Even though this has more personality than the V3 art style does, sometimes, like, I would argue, in my opinion, it doesn't look the best. First of all, Marukuma's one lucky son of a bitch, though. Knife. Honestly, I actually really like that shot. That's a cool shot. Shove that max on it. You know what? But the next Super Smash Bros. screw Monokuma getting, a character, have the gray silhouette be a file. And like, they can use like different techniques. Like side B could be like dumbbell. Down B could be knife. Up B could be hammer. Like, you know, you can mix and match it a little bit. No, up B could be toilet paper. Up B could be toilet paper. It could be like, basically like a hook shot. Anyways. Oh, 100%. Oh, I don't disagree with you, Velvet. I think it'd be 100% stress if Danganronpa got any smash rep whatsoever. But now I kind of want to see the toilet paper thing. I'm not gonna lie. We met the Ultimate Fashionista Juka Hiroshima right after we all arrived though. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Miko Igasaba. Watch out. Again, lucky son of a bitch, Vakuma. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma, and I was her mastermind. Juka Hiroshima. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Her ball was kept in the biolab, which had been converted into a mode, until Juka decided to put her ball to use. Actually, isn't this technically out of Wait, did it sense of a boy? Why is it blue though like that? Juka tried to have a boy of a battle up using the top to carry her out to the garden. She fabricated Mosin to try and find Kyoko, who was proven to be one big phone in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us to think Muko was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. But you would just need to kill McCall. I don't know why you would drag the boy out before your plan had failed. She put on a max and then attacked me. I mean, if I was Kyoko, to be fair, I would stay next to Makoto's side. I would not have left him. Or like, I would go find the others. But then again, you know, whatever. Then I feel like there was a flaw in the logic though. Let me make sure you got a good look at the map. Look at the fucking thing. It's hard to forget. It has Monokuma's eye on it. They should put the same max on Muko's body. It was hard to make us think, but the person who attacked me and the coach were one of the same. She wanted us to believe a murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we met at the beginning. And the truth, this is the truth behind Miko's murder. Everyone who carried it all out is the true mastermind, the one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Hiroshima. The whole story behind the whole incident. Well, what do you have to say to that? Why, are you broken again? You can't get out of it, so don't even try. Come on, it's time you finally reveal yourself. It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan on keep on hiding? Give up, Jinko, the game's over. Over? Poo 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 poo! Do you think the story will end once we reach the climax of the case? Wong, there's still plenty more to go? Okay, I'm not sure if this is a hard take or not. But I find Miko or Jinko to be cute. Then Junko. And the reason being is for freckles. I think the freckles on Junko really is adorable. But Junko doesn't have the freckles, so. We've been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear you fealty to us, we will reward you with half of our entire world. We will draw the deed away. It will grant you honor status and some of our home cooking. No thank you. I mean, to be honest, something under Junko who's still incredibly attractive. I mean, I would say yes. Oh, do you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I had an audience. You know, I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Yoshima. Anyways, it looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It feels like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I can vote so easily, you know. Your face. Huh, what about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined. I mean, chihuahuas aren't cute. Not really. I feel like this is the first time I've seen you. No, I do remember seeing him. I'm sure. She's a fashionista. Famous. Well, she's probably all over the place. That's right. It was before I even came to the school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. Hey, look, she's all over the place. That's like 10 magazines right there. Well, you have a pretty good memory. Guess that's why you made this fun, huh? I mean, to be honest, I don't think my memory is why he made this far. Honestly, if you were to kill Makoto, I feel like you would have a very high success rate. Except for if your name was Junko Yoshima. So I was right. When you told me the main hall, it was all began. Again, before I go so adorable. It's a shame. And it's a shame, again, Mukuro doesn't have her own set of sprites that aren't Junko-fied. I've seen her on Time magazine covers, but I feel like it doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? You're ugly in real life! Haha! No, I'm joking. Oh, you talk about my cover photos? Just finished the game last night? Nice. It's a good game. It has its flaws. It's many flaws, but it's an overall good game. But welcome in. I hope you all doing well tonight. Well, of course, they're totally Photoshop. Yeah, you know, edit to have them back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real. Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things interesting to move along. When you agree, all about next to. Well, hold on. Define next to. Are you talking about Danganronpa 2 and V3, or are you talking about Danganronpa 2 and Ultra Dispelgos? But explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along. I mean, Mikuo is Mikuo. She tried her best, but there's no way she could pass as ultimate fashionista. 2-3 and Ultra just failed. Okay. Do you have any plans of watching Danganronpa free the anime? I mean, if not, you don't. But that is its own separate entity for Bell or for Wolves. Two people can never become one as long as the wall of body and mind exists. It's oddly deep. Not even the twins. Twins?! I know, it's such a cliche. I'm almost embarrassed to admit. Basically, Miko and I have few stereotypical twin relationships. Well, is still tough and proud? That was Miko. The younger sister was small and cute. That was... Ha, me! Junko fucking Hiroshima! Okay. I mean, that's a fine way of doing it. Because Danganronpa 3 was, that anime will air between Ocean Despair goes into V3, but you can honestly watch it after, and be 100% fine. If you get a win with Despair Sisters, aka Ultimate Despair. Well, she's a totally different person now. Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you twins, why do you have different last names? But I get it. You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? I mean, to be fair, people do it. Like, it does get sometimes repetitive when people ask the same stuff. I get that feeling. Like, when people ask me what country I'm from, I'm like, America. I've lived in the same area all my life. They go, really? You don't sound like it. I'm like, speech impediment. They go, oh, do you have autism? I'm like, okay, wow. This conversation has gone very sideways very quickly. People are very interesting how to respond. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm hanging out with the wrong crowds of people in real life. Well, actually, it's mostly people I work with, which I can't control. Crazy things. Maybe it's new to you, dumbass, but it bothers me to tears answering the same questions over and over. Just make up whatever answer you want, I don't give a shit. Well, truth is fucking lame anyways. But if she's your twin, that means you killed your own sister? For reasons deeper, darker than the ocean. Ha! As if. I mean, we could talk about the dark ocean from Digimon, but that's just disappointing for multiple reasons. Because they drop the part line, and then they pick it back up, and then later, like, and then they don't do anything with it really. It's just, yeah, that's depressing. Okay, teacher Junko is the hardest. Junko. I'm just saying. Well, I suppose I better explain. For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Miko to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family. Leaving me behind to want out to join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So decided to prove the world direct him and have a join the rest of you in your school life. Could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seem to be a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was for Ultimate Soldier posed something of a problem. She has what I call the three atrocities. Atrocity Lee Wang, Atrocity Filthy, Atrocity Repulsive. It was atrocity clear just how attached she was with the Western society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashion Easter status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste. I mean, to be fair, Kyoko, will you gotta be up in a killing game when one of the people is for Ultimate Soldier? I'd be in my room with the door locked to the day I died. Okay, we can pick this up next time. Actually, how far on it? Okay. Cool. I mean, I feel like I make great progress, but like also feel like not enough progress at the same time. Okay, our Dare download comes tonight. Man, I love Dare downloads so much. I'm a sucker for them. Maybe because it gives you something to look forward to in life. But Dare download of mobile games. Of gacha games specifically. Oh boy. I'm awful. If I get ass, I'll be sad. Maxie! The bug! Oh no. Not the bug. I think I've only allowed you to draw one. Okay. I do it one more time, unfortunately. And I do mean unfortunately, I actually really do have a good hand. Okay, yeah, I'm on the gate. On trade games, see me like bait. So. Fun gauge package, love to see it. Actually, honestly. And if this is a quick effect, which I'm cool with. Actually, yeah, no, I should have probably waited for them to summon. Oh well. Man, I feel so sleepy all of a sudden. Also too, weirdly, when a girlfriend volume, like the new one dropped last night. Amazon dropped at 9 o'clock. And you know, I'm winging it. You know, winging my. I don't even know what to call it at this point. But like, they started having puzzles. And my one of girlfriend volumes. And I'm like, you know what? To keep the wheel interesting and the same thing happening over and over again, they give us puzzles to help us be entertained. Oh, you know what's the funny thing is? Oh, it's RuPaul's rumor. PlayStation's still gonna have store space. When they go digital, they're just gonna have a bunch of boxes with codes in them, which is so lame. Like, I can't imagine, like, you know, like as a kid for Christmas, getting like a game, and then just having fucking a code in a box. That's like disappointing children across America and the rest of the world. Insanity. Okay. Extra summon. Okay, no Ash. Okay, basically try to bag my whole field. Oh. Come on. And you made it easier for me. I love you for that. trying to stop me from coaching. Advanced that. Draw. No one have been used for 2 seconds ago. Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a ballsy play on my part. Sometimes you gotta be a bit ballsy. Can't connect directly. Yeah, I got my monster back. Ouch. That's game. Shit. Okay, let's try again. Oh yeah, I did get a new job. So yay for me. Okay, what's Martha? Got Martha, legally obligated Martha. trail. After the trail. I've recorded 20 episode segments of GX Season 3. That's progressing. Boom. Oh, I don't know why I'm going so hard. I can't attack. Oops. But simple. My brain was like, when his boat is empty, you could win. Oh yeah, you can't attack if you're first turn. Silly me. Didn't want to deal with it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting it fucking evenly on. Okay, no, not evenly. Just in case. It's an exorcist to call. One of us. Always feel bad, like when I win against someone, but clearly it's just dying. I do feel bad about that. upon DQing. See. Awesome, I take the gems to cover victory. Well, it's fun. It's a bit short, but this one I'm getting off stream. I'm tired and I gotta take care of a dog before I go to bed. So, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a really fun blast. Tomorrow would be more Pragmatica. As we're up against the Black Ooze that eats away at human flesh. That can't remind you of any other Capcom series. That doesn't. But it be more, Danganronpa Friday. So again, thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I will catch y'all